Have you ever heard of the saying, "The gate of heaven is very low, only the humble can enter it"? This profound thought comes from St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, a figure of immense spiritual significance. She holds the distinction of being the first native-born citizen of the United States to be canonized by the Roman Catholic Church. A woman of deep faith, her words continue to inspire and guide countless souls. Now, what might this quote mean? Let's delve deeper. This quote, at first glance, may seem a bit cryptic, but let's dissect it. The first part of the quote says, "The gate of heaven is very low." This doesn't refer to a physical gate, but to a metaphorical one, and the low here isn't about its height, but rather its accessibility. St. Elizabeth Ann Seton is telling us that the path to heaven, or the path to spiritual enlightenment, is not found on a lofty pedestal of pomp and pride. Instead, it is found in humility, in bowing down low, in recognizing that we are not the center of the universe but simply a part of it. Now let's look at the second part of the quote. "Only the humble can enter it." This reinforces the idea that humility is not just a virtue, but a necessity for spiritual growth. It's through humility that we open ourselves up to learning, to growth, and ultimately to enlightenment. It's the recognition that we do not know everything, and that there is always room for improvement, for change, for growth. This humility can be practiced in our daily lives in numerous ways. It can be as simple as acknowledging our mistakes and learning from them, or as profound as recognizing the inherent value in every person we meet, treating them with respect and kindness despite our differences. In essence, humility paves the way for spiritual growth, and according to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, it's the key to heaven. So what have we learned today? We've delved into the profound wisdom of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton's famous quote, "The gate of heaven is very low, only the humble can enter it." We've dissected this quote, understanding that humility is not just a virtue, but a prerequisite for spiritual growth and entry into heaven, according to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton's teachings. We've learned that humility is about acknowledging our limitations, accepting them, and striving to learn and grow. It's about putting others before ourselves, not out of obligation, but out of genuine love and respect. It's about understanding that we are part of a greater whole, and that every action we take affects that whole. Now it's time for some quiet reflection. Consider your own practices of humility. Are you keeping your ego in check? Are you open to learning from others? May we all strive to cultivate humility within us, just as St. Elizabeth Ann Seton encouraged us to do. Until next time, continue your journey of spiritual growth and discovery.